Hey, what's up?
What's up?
I don't know. I forgot to upload her picture. I got so many things I got to do for the show. I can't hardly keep up. But anyways, hey guys. I guess we're live. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Here we go. All right, welcome to the Frog News Network. Look, the frog's back.
Hey, the frog is back.
Let me change it that one. It'll chop your head off as much, and I'll adjust the LifeWave X39 patch. Speaking of them, I got some new ones today, Mikey.
Sweet. What'd you get? Oh,
Nirvana.
yeah. And some sleep. Oh, glutathione.
And what else? I thought I had I got another one. Some sleepy stuff.
Sleep.
But look, everybody said they wanted the frog back. We're going to stick with the red, white, and blue stuff. I want to be patriotic. I think the new frog design is super cool. It's like he's busting out of the flag. It looks really cool. Put a little microphone on there. Looks pretty cool, guys. Actually redesigned the YouTube page to look pretty much just like it too. I'm really happy at what we got there. Where are y'all? I'm Doug Kuzma, and this is Mike Penny.
Hey.
All right, guys, listen up. Where are y'all watching us from tonight on the call?
We got California watching us live, Doug and Mike.
All right. Norwood, North Carolina. Mike.
Sweet. Boca Raton, Florida, and Colorado in the house. The Lone Tree.
Colorado. Janie from Jay-Z. Welcome to the show. You're live with Mike and Doug.
Four Oaks, North Carolina, Maine, Chesapeake, Virginia.
Tennessee. Welcome to the show.
Mars has joined us. Welcome.
Southern Illinois in the house. Welcome to the show. Washington, Pennsylvania, Mike.
Kershaw, South Carolina, and Huntersville, Alabama. Welcome.
Austin, Texas. Welcome to the show, Nancy.
Upstate New York and Bakersfield, California. Red State, California.
6,300 already. Iowa, Canada in the house representing.
Sweet.
I gotta have to change. Well, that color's okay.
Double Q Tip City, Ohio, joining us tonight.
Reading, Pennsylvania. Got some great news today. I'm going to be up Pennsylvania next month. Texas in the house.
Clay City, Oklahoma.
Another one. Frogs are jumping in the stream. You got that right. Tennessee. Welcome to the show. Auburn, Georgia, Mike.
Murphy, North Carolina in the house, and Valdosta, Georgia.
Pennsburg, Pennsylvania. Welcome to the show. And Tennessee, Mike.
Louisiana, Georgia, and Russia joining us.
Russia. Oh, comrade. Iowa, South Jersey, Mike, and Atlanta, Georgia.
Fuquay, Virginia, North Carolina, Ohio, and let's see, Medicine Hat, Alberta.
Atlanta, Georgia in the house. Tampa in the house, and Newark, Ohio. Mike.
Boston, Massachusetts, and Ohio representing big time tonight. Northern California as well.
Maine in the house. Maricopa County. You keep your eyes open down that way.
Good
North
old
Carolina, Lewisburg.
Good old Mark from Midway, North Carolina, joining us. Welcome, Mark. Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Welcome. Big things are happening for the Frog News Network and everything else around the world. Not a lot of information to come out today, but Wisconsin in the house, but we'll get to it. And it might be a show of asking questions. Michigan in the house.
Walla Walla, Washington in the house.
Oklahoma. Welcome to the show. You're live with Mike and Doug.
Obama's selling Gitmo. Welcome.
Mississippi in the house. There's always somebody to crack me up. All right, all my ad man, y'all take care of the chat now. Learn how to kick them out when they ain't right.
Columbus, Ohio in the house.
Columbus, Ohio, representing, and Mississippi, Missouri, Arizona, Arkansas, Mike.
Oh, my goodness. My chat is hung. Mobile, Alabama. Harmony,
Virginia in the house. Okay, we try to have fun on the show. We don't want to take things serious. Some things are serious, but we might as well joke around while we have fun. You know what I mean?
Maryland in the house. Grantsville, Maryland.
BC and Canada. Oh, they're from BC, Canada. Hit the like button. Slam that like button. Hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button. And hit the notifications button. That way you'll be notified every time we go live, and you can be on here with the Frog News.
There's our buddy Fur Mom from Chico, California.
San Diego, California, the red state.
Springfield, Ohio, joining us tonight.
Springfield.
Welcome.
I know somebody lives in Springfield, Ohio. Lafayette, Georgia in the house.
Hillary, Cuba in the house.
I don't even know how to pronounce. What is that? Okachi, Florida?
I think
Florida.
Yeah.
I don't know. Palm Beach, Florida. I know that one.
Right, it's gone.
They're live from Guantanamo Bay. What the hell's going on?
Maui Island in the house. Galveston in the house.
Minnesota Trump country. There you go. Hanging at the Frog Pond. We're hanging like a hair on a biscuit tonight.
Lumberton, Texas. And
Springfield, Ohio again.
Claremore, Oklahoma.
I want tickets to Gitmo. They should have it on pay-per-view. They make a fortune. Canada, Georgia in the house. Arkansas in the house. Welcome to the show. You're live with Mike and Doug.
The depths of Hades in Montana. Oh, my goodness.
Tennessee in the house.
West Virginia, the all-red
state.
state.
Welcome to the show. Ice Princess from Tower. I missed it. Trump Tower, New York is what it says. Right
Lincoln,
on.
North Carolina.
Missouri. Go ahead. Scotland.
Lincoln, North Carolina again. Lumberton, North Carolina in the house. Elk Ridge, Utah in the house. Welcome.
Florida, Trump state.
Maryland in the house. Welcome. We'll take them blue or red.
All right, we'll go a few more minutes on us, then we'll hit our sponsor, and then we promised we would promote Little Bit Show, where we will for a few seconds, and Little Bit. If you got that link, send it to me in Telegram so I can put it in the chat or put it up on the. I got your picture. The video won't play for some reason through StreamYard, so I know you're watching.
Maryland in the house. The funny farm.
Funny. Oh, you guys so funny.
Oh, Fokker, you a pothead, Fokker.
Arizona in the house. Y'all got to keep your eyes open to Arizona because that's the whole deal.
Arnold Parker.
Dogecoin, fly to the moon.
LaGrange, Kentucky. Trape Hill, North Carolina.
We want intel.
All right,
all right. So look, let me get this taken care of first, Michael.
Go for it.
All right, guys. You can see in the top right corner of your screen, it's the LifeWave X39 patch, one of our sponsors to the show. So I'm going to play a short video real quick and show you what it's all about.
We all hope to age gracefully so we can enjoy our later years full of energy, vitality, and good health. But so often, with age, our bodies start to show signs that things just aren't as they used to be. Our energy, skin, healing and recovery time, sleep, it all just seems to go downhill. Unless you're using LifeWave. Since 2004, LifeWave has been delivering its amazing life-enhancing technology to people across the world, always helping the body do what it was designed to do, only better. And as it turns out, the best was yet to come. David Schmidt, our founder, creative force, and world-class inventor behind LifeWave technology, has recently achieved something in the field of regenerative science with a single LifeWave patch that researchers worldwide, spending years and billions of dollars, could not. Introducing LifeWave X39, the world's first product ever to activate stem cells. A true breakthrough in regenerative science that helps restore our bodies to a healthier, more youthful state in a way no other product can. The secret? By harnessing the power of LifeWave's patented phototherapy, X39 uses light to elevate a peptide proven to signal the activation of stem cells. Think about it. These are the cells that generate and regenerate all the cells and structures of the human body. They're the building blocks for our organs, tissues, blood, and immune system. They also serve as an internal repair system everywhere. But as we age, stem cells become less effective. Their ability to repair damaged tissue is reduced. In fact, by age 60, they've slowed dramatically. But all that changes when just one LifeWave X39 patch is placed anywhere on the body each day. Instead of older and less effective stem cells, X39 supports the production of younger and healthier stem cells. This amazing level of control over your vitality and well-being was simply not possible, let alone this easy, until now. And the best part? Like all LifeWave patches, X39 is safe, non-invasive, and incredibly cost-effective. Look what people are saying about LifeWave X39. Backed by clinical studies, multiple patents, and 20 years of development, any one of these benefits would be impressive. But X39 is so effective, it can influence everything about your body. How you look, feel, perform, and heal. It's time you experience the power of X39. Live long, live well, live younger. Experience the power of LifeWave today.
Okay, we're back. Okay, real quick, guys. I'm going to throw up this picture right here. Will it come up? I'm going to take us out. Hopefully. If I take us out, nobody can see the picture. I don't know how I'm going to do it.
No, we saw the picture.
But anyways, it's the Angel Warrior show, and she sent me the link. I'm sorry, a little bit. We'll get it going together a little bit better tomorrow. I think this is the one I created for you, and you need to come up with something better than that. Ain't nobody going to remember all that. You can take a screenshot right now, and this will take you to their YouTube channel. And after they get so many 100 people, they'll be able to change the name or to be much, much shorter. Okay, so screenshot that right there. Tomorrow night, let me look and make sure I got the time right because she gave me the time. Please, tomorrow night, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time will be their first show. Please, Frogganites. She started out on our show, so we're trying to help her out. Go on over there. They're going to have different information, and we got more health conscious and stuff like that. Some intel drops as well. But make sure you head over there and support a little bit and her new YouTube channel and our new live show. We love her. She's our bud. You know what I mean? Okay.
But Biden needs those patches all over his body.
I got a patch for him. Let me get this banner off here. Give me a second. All right. Let me change it back to our stuff. It's like I got a group of things to do every show. So let's not get started. Let me finish
Oklahoma in the house.
There we go. We're back to that. Now I got to put this one up. Hold on. All right. This is Kirsten's book. She's been helping me out. So don't forget, she's got Intel Drops. They're over on Amazon. Please support Kirsten. She supports me. She's the reason we've got another 15,000 views on both channels. Please support her. It's 104 pages of Intel Drops. Head on over there, guys. You will learn a ton. All right. Let's get started. We got all of that out of the way.
All right. So I'll jump right in, Doug.
Good night.
I'll jump right in, okay? So
right,
we
Mike.
talked briefly last night about a statement that Trump released about Joe Scarborough and his wife. And I'm going to read the statement to everybody right quick in case you haven't seen it. All right. A lot of people have heard about it, but not a lot of people have seen it. So I've got the statement now. It says, Crazy Joe Scarborough and his blood-curdling psycho wife, question mark in parentheses, Micah, are going crazy because their ratings have absolutely tanked. They are wrong too often and always predictable. They were right about me in 2016, but I did better in the 2020 election with 12 million more votes. Stay tuned. The shit might just hit the fan.
Trump printed that out?
Not the last part. I ad-libbed it. Okay.
Mike just added that on there for a little.
Yeah.
Oh my God. So what we know, guys, is you can't even get a picture of the Three Gorges Dam. They're blocking it on Google right now. All that water is headed downwind, is all I can tell you. Downstream through, what do they call that canal over there? The Silk Canal. And that's where it runs. They drenched it out, and they could get all the way to the Vatican from China through there. And that's where they used to traffic the children. That's how they. You got your shirt. I didn't get mine. Wait a minute, man. Look, Mike got his Frog and Nice shirt. I didn't get my shirt yet. Does it fit? I sent one big Abdullah Tent Man made yours.
Thanks, man.
How did you get yours before I got mine? I'm mad, man.
Favor,
you got another one coming too.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, the Silk Road is where they dredged out the river, where they could get container ships down it and haul stuff from Wuhan all the way to the Vatican, and that's where the children went. That's since stopped, by the way. The storms, I've seen some horrible tornadoes going through, the torrential rain. They usually have a rainy season over there, but nothing like what's going on now. And nothing like what's going on now. Crazy stuff. I got a couple of things in the Telegram group, but Mike, what else you got?
Well, I just want to dive in more into the media stuff because the more and more Trump puts the statements out about the media, the more and more that's going to get heated up and possibly come to fruition a lot of things. So you got to understand that he's not only gaslighting them, but he's lighting fuses as he goes. It's a matter of time, and he's going to do it in his way because he's had enough. He's had enough. He put up with it for 5 years now, and they really haven't had a whole lot to say about him since he left office. But what they have said is all BS as well. What little bit they have said, and Micah and Tapper Jake, panicking about their ratings. The same thing with Rachel Madcow. She's panicking about something, to do with the 2020 November 3rd thing. I mean, that's all she's talking about for 5 days now, and she has no point at all.
No.
Okay. So I mean, guys, it is heating up on the media side. We may see some fireworks there sooner than later.
Lost your mic. Are you still there?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you broke up for a minute. Here's something that's not Intel related, but I find not strange, but Dan Bongino was supposed to take over for Rush Limbaugh. Hey, guys, he's not going to do that. Somebody else, these two guys are taking over for Rush. Dan Bongino got bumped up. He's 45's friend. He's got his own show, not as a guest speaker no more. He's got his own show on Fox now. So he's going to be a regular show. And I want to remind y'all once again, everybody kind of dumped Fox. They've become really religious over there and back to where they used to be, if not better. Not that I watch it that much, but I think that might be one network that gets saved through this all. Because they started cleaning the house. Donna Brazil's gone as of today. She went to ABC. Like Mike was talking about, a lot of these hosts, because they're really not reporters, they're opinionators. Really, it's their opinion, their narrative. They never put out the news, but they're retiring or they're no longer going to be on the channels. They had to make the deal. They're all going to jail. They're part of the mainstream media that put all this false stuff out about everything, including the election. Remember when they said if you had something to do with the election, that all your assets would be frozen? That would include all the news channels too, and who owns them. All their assets have been frozen now. That's not even been talked about.
It's not been talked about, and that's why I keep saying, looking for more and more of that heating up time where that stuff gets leaked out. Okay, because Fox did hire Trey Gowdy and Dan Bongini to head up the weekend show as anchors, guys. These guys were hired as anchors. Okay.
Yeah, because he already had signed a contract to take over Rush's spot, and that was going to be a lucrative deal. But to be on TV is a little more lucrative than that. You know what I mean? And I'm sure he wants to be on TV. I like Dan Bongino.
Juan Williams will be on his way out shortly. There's rumor that he's already on his way. He's already out, but I haven't seen anything official.
I don't know how anybody like him could put up with so much abuse at 5 o'clock. They beat him up like a punching bag every day.
Yeah.
And he stands up there just like the guy that was over there when they were bombing the place. And there's no Americans here. No Americans. They're on the next spot bombing shit. Nobody come here. We're okay. The same thing.
So a lot of you compliment Juan is gone. Okay, good. But I mean, he needed to go. And guys, we want to be careful. We want to get unbiased news, and I think that they'll have to work hard on not being unbiased, and we'll have to work hard on doing our part in our local communities to help bring back 19 and get this show on the road, this Jubilee. Okay.
Absolutely. Here, I got a couple of things I'll read that I found today. Of course, it says still watch the water, but multiple scenarios are aligning. Bitcoin mining is now connected to the earthquakes in China that seem to follow the Silk Road. Like I talked about, the Silk Road is centuries of trafficking of a trafficking road along the Chinese water entering Europe and Kersinia, whatever the name of that country is, east to west, leads to Three Gorges Dam next to Wuhan. Eyes are on R3 Chuan marker. I don't know what the hell that is, but when the dam goes, the water will overflow, leading into the 3G. China is banning Bitcoin and contracts expiring on the 29th. Marker crash. When Bitcoin crashes, crash causes storm. SEC case connected to XRP. Ripple can cause waves, can cause flows of gold into the new financial market when the switch from SWIFT to QFS. Timing is everything. And another thing, and I normally don't talk about this, but I'll bring this up because I had to come back. I was off screen. Is have you noticed that even been reporting on mainstream media, the head of Black Lives Matter, they've never gave no money to anybody. They kept 95% of the money. The lady that was in charge of it owns like 3-4 homes. They're all like almost all $1 million homes, but the people that actually needed the help never got anything. So I don't usually bring that up. It was news. It was on mainstream media. You can see how fake it all was. Do you know what I mean? About how they were going to help the community, and Black Lives Matter. All lives matter, in my opinion, including the police officers that are being defunded. That's something we don't talk about. We need to support our police departments each and every day. Every time I see a police officer, I say, you know what? I usually walk up and say, thank you for your service, sir. I do as well when I see somebody that's in the military. And some look surprised, and a lot of them appreciate it when you just tell them we appreciate what you do. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. I appreciate it. And then we should back the blue fully, guys. We also need to be careful and look at both sides of the fence, because unknowingly they overstep their bounds with their job. Okay. And they do it. A lot of them do it unknowingly. All right. Stopping people without probable cause. Only a judge can decide probable cause. A police officer cannot decide probable cause. Okay. Department of Justice has done that. The local court systems has done that to them. Okay. Stopping people, for all kinds of different reasons without constitutional law or common law knowledge is something that they're going to have to relearn. So it's going to be a relearn period. So they're definitely going to need our support as well, not only financially, but in emotionally and everything, because their whole world is about to change when we go to common law. Okay. The authoritative figure part that some police officers get carried away with is not going to be a part of their regiment anymore. Okay, because they serve the people just like the elected officials do. All right, they're there to serve and protect. And it's not that they're not, it's just that they have to learn the right way to do it within the common law boundaries. Okay.
I just wanted to give a shout out to my buddy Ben Rowe. He's from Australia. He told me that they're pretty convinced that the day to trade in your old money and get the new money is coming on Monday. He also sent me the blue. I put in the group the red moon and the eclipse. He sent me the pictures from over there. I chat with him at like 2 a.m. It's the afternoon over there, but he's a great source. He's telling me what's going on, and he said the word on the ground is this is all about to switch over on Monday. I don't know is it going to happen here in the States, but it's certainly sounding like it over there. Ben, thank you, and I appreciate your friendship, sir.
Well, that just leads you to understand that there's more stuff going on than we're being
this is global.
told about. Yes, there's more stuff going on than we're being told about, guys. A switchover on Monday means the market's going to have to crash Monday. All right, the market is going to crash. Several of you. Yeah, wouldn't have a chance to that, so it would have to be Tuesday.
Well, not in our country, but it might be open in other countries.
Right. Who knows? Okay. Anyway, the market crashing is part of it. All right. It's also a marker. It's also how the new system gets put in place because the old system is down. All right. The other thing that you have to understand is that, not many of us, a lot of us in our community, in the truther community and the Anon community, were on the phone when Trump spoke about crypto. Okay. And he specifically said he's not a fan. There's no way to regulate without it being fair, and there's too much criminal activity behind it. So crypto is not going to survive it unless it's backed by one, securities and exchange, and gold or silver or precious metal. And there's only a few coins out there that are. So those of you that are reaching out to me today and asking those questions, that answers those questions for you. That's right from the horse's mouth.
Yeah. Like he said, he's been following it. He said for 15 years. And he likes our show better than all of them. He said he don't trust all the other ones, and I'm not going to mention their names because I don't want to knock anybody. At least not me. I don't want to do that. You know how I feel about Charlie, but I think he's been following it 15 years. He's got a pretty big hand on what's going on, and he says the power's been going out over there on and off for a month. He lives on the East Coast of Australia. If I'm wrong, Ben, I apologize, because Australia is a big place. He said he was 100 and some miles away from where the big fires and stuff were, but all indications, he said he's got somebody in England too, and the word is that it's going to move over on there too. So that's just what I hear. What we can't guarantee anything we say, but as we get bigger, I get sources from different places, and here's one from Australia now. So different stuff comes in,
Absolutely. So to continue on, you've asked what was the 19 thing with 45? Yes, that was with 45. 19th President of the United States Republic. Not in all caps.
So,
Charlie lives in Spain. Yes.
Oh, sorry. I was trying to read something Charlotte had sent me. I listen a lot and do my research. That's what we say all the time, guys, is do your own research. Go to DuckDuckGo and look up what we tell you. See if,
not only do DuckDuckGo, do internet research, but pick up the phone and call resources that are ready available to you through your tax dollars. Okay. There are tons of resources. Go to .gov websites, not of only the United States, but the other countries as well. And there is tons of stuff for you to find out. Truth and gather resources and tools to continue to find out those stuff.
So this might be a long weekend, and it might be a good weekend for the reevaluation
I think
and
that
then the exchange.
I think that Russell J. Gould is irrelevant. Somebody in the chat said that is not irrelevant totally, but he's irrelevant right now. Too many people in the country do not understand what he's saying about freeing yourself from the corporate side of the United States. Okay. A lot of that's going to be done for us here when the Republic is fully restored. All right. And NOSARA is fully in effect. So a lot of that's going to be done for us. You'll see the capital letters, the corporations that are our names in capital letters go away. They'll ask you to reapply for a driver's license, Social Security, all that if you want to. I abide you don't want to.
I'm sorry, I had to block somebody.
No
You
problem.
guys are doing okay in the chat, getting them out of there. Come on off the screen. Get off the screen. There we go. Yeah. What else was I going to read that I had made a note for? It seems as though all of my sources say but two that they are others that have June is going to be when everything changes over the 1st of June. All right. Oh no, I had another picture of that. What did I do with it? I guess I lost it. Anyways, so there were, just more verifications and highlights of things are getting closer to you. Just everything is not going to switch over in a day. It has to start somewhere, and the start would be the QFS, the quantum banking system, be put in place.
Absolutely.
Folks, you say the flag guy doesn't matter. How do you know that he ain't working hand in hand with 19 right now? Nobody's heard or seen from him. At Jerome Corsi, nobody's seen him. There's things going on behind the scenes that nobody knows about.
We don't know that exactly. Absolutely.
We don't know about.
I think that Russell plays a relevant piece in this story that's going to come to fruition here before us, guys. But it's not right this minute. Is what I really mean to come across. Red Pill Day could start this weekend if the market crashes on Tuesday here, or Monday even in somewhere else. Yes, driver's licenses are a scam of the local court systems.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to pay anything to have a driver's license. You should have to pass a test. It shouldn't cost anything.
All hearsay, no facts. Sure. Bass Dojo.
No, I'm sorry, I put that up. I click on one and it goes 10 up, so he'll get barred. Throw that guy out.
Mommy's basement.
So what I was getting ready to say, hell, I lost my train of thought, but that's nothing new. There's nothing between the ears.
Chandy. Gould has actually proved what he had said, but he doesn't carry the weight that he believes he carries because he has that proof. I mean,
he's just one man.
Yeah, he's just one man. He's not a nation.
Yeah, he's one man holding a flag.
he actually captured the flag legitimately and lawfully.
He did, but nobody recognizes him. The thing, he can hold all the court hearings he wants, but when they get all the guns and all the stuff, you can't do much.
A lot of y'all are asking about Mike Wallace. Well, when you see on mainstream media the videos of Mike Wallace entering Epstein Island with George Clooney and Obama, you'll understand what's going to happen to Mike Wallace.
Can I get the trailer to Pat Burns' movie?
All right, so Patrick Byrne, guys, we tried to explain this a little bit last night. He had a big video that we shared out, okay? It made a lot of sense because he hadn't said nothing in months. He hadn't been in the public eye very much at all.
We figured it was the truth.
Yeah, so we did figure it was the truth. It was gut instinct that we ran with it. Unfortunately, we were wrong because he was just really promoting his book. Now, however, in his recant, in his retract, he did say that there would be a conference call where Anons would be on this call and could leak out what was being said over a course of time between Saturday night and Sunday. So we still may see the Big Bang that he was talking about, but not in the fashion that he was talking about it, and definitely probably not today, being as it's 10 p.m. at night on the East Coast.
Absolutely. I'll ask questions because, like we said, there wasn't a whole lot that came out today. Not really that I noticed. You know that DC has been basically a ghost town since last March. Nobody's in the FBI buildings, the Treasury. Nobody's in any of the commerce buildings, and it's all just empty. It's a ghost town, and this is what supposedly runs our country. No,
right?
People are stuck on Mike Wallace.
Yeah, they are.
Juan will say his name is Wayne.
Chris Wallace, I mean. Simon Park said we would be selling bonds again. We may be selling bonds. We don't know. We don't know what the quantum system looks like. We only have bits and pieces of that, guys. We've been told by very good sources that George Floyd is alive, yes. And there's people saying he died 3 years ago in Texas. He died 3 years ago in Arizona. Somebody said Clinton had him killed in Arkansas when he was governor there. I mean, there's all kinds of stories out, guys. You have to pick and choose which one you dig on and find out the truth.
Somebody asked, is Mike Lee a white hat?
Don't know.
Hey, let me say this, guys. We got a Telegram group with over 10,000 people. If somehow you get thrown out of the group, that doesn't mean message me on Telegram and ask, can I get back in? I get about 50 an hour. I have no time to research that. If you got thrown out, make up a new name and come back in that way. I just got no time to answer that stuff. We have got like 47,000 people between the two channels. My Telegram is going off 350 times an hour. That's just, it's the truth. I can't mess with Telegram. I have 10 people running it for us. I look in it. I redesign a couple of things, but I have no time to come in and ask questions or watch videos that you send me. I appreciate it. I wish I could help each and every one of you, but I'm only one person. You know what I mean? Thank you.
Silver, U.S. admitted silver shortage today. Big news. That was big news. That would be big news if they're admitting there's a silver shortage.
Well, you know what? They had that COMEX. They were supposed to have that big meeting in D.C. about gold and silver and precious metals and J.P. Morgan and everybody. And at the last minute, the people running it canceled it, Mike.
Right.
So that might have been like they've already made the decision.
Their jets don't have any fuel in it, and they've been confiscated to boot. I mean, every aspect of their freedom has been taken apart piece by piece by piece as they've revealed the stuff that they've done. So, I mean, rightfully so, they need to cancel it.
Oh, here's a big one for you. I won't play the video, and I can't pronounce the guy's name. The Prime Minister of Canada, Trudeau, is about as much in charge, from what I heard today from some serious people, as Biden is. They're actually announced a new prime minister. He's a Oriental-looking person. I can't make out man or woman, and I don't mean no disrespect. I can't. And that person was Secretary of State for Canada and has been promoted to prime minister now. So your government's about to change up there. That's how close everything's getting. He's made a video. It's on BitChute. If you just look up new prime minister in BitChute, you're going to find that video. And if you live in Canada, that's going to put a smile on your face, because I know, and me and Mike know, how much you guys have been struggling. It's unreal what y'all went through up there. And I wanted to just bring you some good news that's going on up there.
Darlene, you're absolutely right. Silver is going to skyrocket when it comes back. The price of silver is going to skyrocket. The real price of silver, now this is just my own guesstimation from what I've read and what I've researched, is going to be between $11,000 and $17,000. a troy ounce.
Well, they said it was a woman. I couldn't make it out from the video.
It is a her, from what.
And I
what
apologize. I didn't know. You know what I mean? The voice didn't. You know, it was just really hard for me to understand. But that person is now the prime minister. There are things going on like in different countries, the blockades. Like we still know that cargo ship is still sitting right where it was a month ago. They said another week they'll have every container off that boat and searched. Everyone. And they say searched 8 other vessels that day. And they continue till this day to search Evergreen and another company's vessels. And they have found mass destruction bombs, military stuff that's being shipped all over the world. They just found all kind of stuff. So that's still going on. This is a worldwide operation. It's just not going on here in our country, but we seem to think, you know, it's got to switch. It switches here first. Then Gersara starts where the whole world. And from what I gather in that video that the lady became prime minister, the white hats put her in charge and the United States military. So know that we control Canada. Now they'll be your own republic when they start back up, but our military is the one that put that person in power.
Mexico, the U.S., and Canada could all merge. Absolutely. It depends on how the
UN is going to be the first arrest. My guess would probably be the Pope or Obama.
My daughter and her friend are kidnapping me.
They're kidnapping you.
Yeah, someone in the group called them small aliens.
Why would George Floyd's arrest shock the world? Half the world knows he's alive. What would shock the world is Obama being arrested. The Pope being arrested would shock the world.
Yeah, and I used to think Pence would be, but nobody gives a shit about Pence.
No, nobody cares about
after January 6th.
Fauci would make sense, but from what we heard a couple of days ago from Kirsten, he's already been arrested. And things that are coming out.
I don't believe the first arrest is going to be George Floyd. I'm almost positive. I do believe that George Floyd is going to be seen on stage before he's arrested.
Oh, you think they'll perf walk him?
Yes.
It would probably get everybody's mouth hanging open, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Or everybody would say,
well,
that's just his brother. That's not him. That was his brother on the ground that they had his knee on his neck because he really died like 4 months before that.
It's just like the poor vet that got suckered into playing her part in January 6th.
Mm-hmm.
That's not dead.
The Queen? No, the first arrest wouldn't be the Queen. But that's just my opinion. I'll tell you, it ain't going to be Trump.
I will tell you, people in and around Buckingham Palace know there is something definitely going on or been going wrong for a long time because they've boarded that crap up a long time ago, guys.
Yeah, Buckingham Palace has been empty for what, a year and a half?
Yes.
Remember the video of the kid jumping out the window? That was the end of that place. Prince Charles is probably not in a good place right now.
No.
Neither is Andrew. I mean, there was no hiding it anymore. Do you know what I mean? Joe Biden's been long gone.
That's right.
Bro.
Babbitt is alive.
That's my buddy Ben. She was given the deal by Trump. When he walked in front of the clone in England, that was fun. You're not supposed to walk in front of the Queen. Trump's like, get out of the way.
I mean, that was his signal to the world. That was
and look, he's inspected the troops. You're not supposed to talk to me. He goes in front of Charles and just starts talking to the guy. he was showing disrespect when he was over at that Europe meeting and the guy was walking in front of him. You remember Trump? He just took his hand and pushed him out of the way. I'm running everything here. I'm in front. He controls the world. I've red pilled some people tonight. No, they didn't want to hear it, but they got it anyway. Because I know they're definitely Democrats.
How many people? Go ahead.
You know, definitely Democrats. And and I said, before you leave, and even if you don't agree with me, would you agree there's a whole lot of weird stuff going on? And they said, yeah. And I said, well, how in the world do we got 1 million views if I'm just full of crap? And she says, yeah, I guess it does make a little sense, but I don't believe it all. They will when it happens.
Yes,
Queen
absolutely.
Reptilian.
Think about somebody asked about Cruz. How many of you watched those videos from Tory Smith?
I watched several of them.
He tells you things that Cruz is involved in. All you have to do is go research it to find it out. It's out there to be found. I think Cruz is good, except for his nationality is in question.
Yep, the old lady's a reptilian. I would like to see Pope. If somebody says the Pope or Obama, how about a double header, both of them?
A lot of you are saying don't trust Cruz. See, I mean, as a community, will all be gathered on the same page until we're shown otherwise.
Yeah, I remember watching the one where he exposed Mike Pence.
Yeah.
4 months later, he disappeared. They looked like they radiation poisoned him or something because his face kind of like shrunk over the years as he was making the video. It looked like he went through a horrible death.
Oh, yeah.
Or he had cancer. I don't know. I don't know, so I don't want to speculate. Will the tribunals be televised? They said that the confessions will be. Now, whether they intend to put the tribunals on, I think probably not. But that's just always my opinion. Is you know,
I think a hard time.
Everybody's got one,
right? I think a hard time everybody has with Obama being the president and he wasn't a U.S. citizen. At that point in time, the United States wasn't a republic either; it was a corporation.
There's the world's largest cargo ship just docked in South Carolina. I'm pretty sure they'll be looking that thing over pretty good. There's no more like before when Walmart ships used to come into port and Hillary ships come into port. They didn't inspect them. They just let everything run straight through, and they had paid off all the security to let things go. That's not happening no more. So that's why, I imagine that giant ship's going to be searched as well, the world's largest ship over there.
We'll put the video for the Canadian Prime Minister thing in the Telegram group after the show.
Here's a question I had from Little Bit today, and she's asked it before. Will the stock market be protected? Because she said that she's heavily vested in the stock market. From what we hear, your bank accounts will be transferred over to the quantum banking system, and it'd be dollar for dollar on the new currency. The stock market's supposed to be froze right where it's at, and everything transfers over. But there's a lot of companies that are not going to exist anymore. And I don't think if you're vested in a company in stocks that got their money froze, you might be in bad shape that way. Would you agree, Mike?
Yeah.
Imagine if you're invested and you bought stock in JP Morgan, you're in trouble.
Well, I don't know necessarily that you're in trouble as much as you should probably be aware that you could be in trouble.
It's so many companies right now that we don't even know about have had all their assets frozen, all of them. They were involved in part of the election fraud. The executive order was written, if your company or you were involved in election fraud, your assets will be froze. Well, all of the news channels were involved. You can best believe they probably had all their assets froze. And if they're froze, how are they operating now? Might be under somebody else's control right now. Do you ever think that?
CC is put it out there like it is. Lots of lizards, trannies alike in Congress and Senate.
Well, here's what you got to realize. And I told the girl today when she was just at my house 30 minutes ago, I said, you realize Satan is half man, half woman. He got breasts, got horns growing out of his head, and he has man's private parts. That's what he wants to turn the world into, trannies. That way, you can't produce no more children. He wants to turn girls into boys, boys into girls, and that's what they're trying to do, folks. If you haven't realized it yet, pay attention to what's going on.
So to reiterate a little bit about the stock market, your bank accounts, guys, Doug's absolutely right. It's been mirrored, okay, and it's well taken care of as long as you're not knowingly involved in fraudulent activities, okay? Because we know that fraud eviscerates everything.
Man, we'd like to thank everybody that comes on. We just hit 16,400 on the stream. Thank you, guys. Please share
Thank
this
you.
out. Please like it. You guys are what makes the Frog News Network. It's all about you guys. Mike, I'm taking a picture. Talk.
All right. So I so like Bruce Jenner to go away. So would I. I just cannot picture that on a box of Wheaties anymore.
A box of Wheaties or his weenie. You can maybe get sponsorship from a hot dog company.
God loves all his creations. You're absolutely right.
But only God created only man and woman. Just remember that. I'm just saying.
So Trump, Mike Pence is attending the Indy 500, and he's not dead. And all those people that believe that he is, because he's attending the 500 on your word alone. Yeah, okay. Let me run down there and get a DNA test.
I'm going to run over there and watch Monkey Works after this. I haven't watched him in a while. CNN, I've heard from really good sources, is 100% under 45's
control. Yes, I've heard the same thing.
I would think he's in control of all of the news networks right now. That's why you've seen, and I told Mike, and I think I said it earlier, that Fox News has absolutely flipped the switch, and they're nothing like they were 3 months ago.
Somebody let Patriot Freak the idiot leave, please.
Patriot Freak, he's gone.
He's gone.
Go to Mommy's basement. No ice cream for you or sprinkles on your ice cream. Bye-bye now.
Social Security is going away, guys. Not in the way that you think. It's going away because there's going to be NASARA, which backs all that up, okay? There won't be a need for Social Security anymore. Everybody's going to have equal opportunity to prosper on earth, okay? All things are possible through God.
Nobody has lived in the White House since Trump left. Biden has been there to do a couple of camera shoots. Most of the stuff has been filmed down in Atlanta at what's his name, Studios. So no, nobody lives in the White House. It's vacant. All the artifacts and everything of value has already been taken out, including the doorknobs.
Abel Danger is not Whiplash. Whiplash and Abel Danger were on the same research teams together in the beginning, but they're not the same people.
I would think Paul Ryan is already at Gitmo if he's not already been executed, because he was as guilty as the original Mike Pence. They were both planning to murder the president of the United States.
Not to mention they both have murdered several hundred children.
Yeah. Other than that, they're nice guys. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's Tyler Perry Studios. Thank you very much. Which is built on an old army base, from what I've heard. Show us proof. Go look it up, bro. If you come on here just to cause trouble, you'll be gone. Yes, Mike Pence murdered over 200 children. And people, if you look and you look hard enough, you will find the video. If I find it again, I'll put it in the group. It might have been taken down. It's probably not on YouTube, but on BitChute or Rumble, the video of the kid that was abused by Mike Pence and they murdered his mother. I was crying the last 15 minutes. It was a horrible thing.
Missy French, the IRS is gone already, okay? They've been casted out off sovereign land, all right, by Trump, all right? They have been allowed, while this plays out, to run side by side with the new quantum system for a period of time. I understand that when 45 comes back or 19 comes into play, that period of time is over, and we will see income tax, property tax, a lot of the taxes go away.
You make sure you're stocked up on everything.
That's right. Field McConnell is Able Danger.
The chat ain't slow to me. I don't know where you're at. You got to remember when you guys are watching, like mine says almost 17,000. That's divided between 2 channels. So each channel is probably about 8,400 right now. Should be if the thing monitored is correct. Dude said Doug Ford is the name of the new prime minister. You better hope he's not. That'd be worse than what you got. Isn't that the guy that sweats when it's snowing?
Flashbang is not my president either.
Dogecoin.
Dogecoin is one of the surviving coins.
There's about 3 or 4 of them in it, Mike, that's going to survive.
Yes.
And if you look at Whiplash, he tells you every day which ones. Okay.
Whiplash also has a group to help you get started in coin if you don't the right way with the right coins.
My money ain't going nowhere near nothing named Bit. If it's got to do with anything like Bitcoin, I don't want nothing to do with it.
I can't tell you.
I'll trust our stuff when it comes out.
I can't help but share this. I can't tell you what's going to happen to Chase home loans. But I can tell you what's going to happen to Chase Bank. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. I'm just looking at the chat, trying to read something here. Somebody said HSBC Bank is closing.
Yes.
A friend of mine went to his credit union today. He called me and said, "Did you make sure that all your information is updated? We're going over to digital." And somebody told me that nobody knows about this, but why would a credit union, it's not even a major bank, know that it's going over to digital? Do you follow what I'm saying? People just send me stuff all day long. Okay, new comments. Y'all ask questions now. What about Chase accounts, bank account? All banks are going to go down. They're going to reopen and be retrained. Everybody in the bank. Know that all the loans that you ever took out, all the money you owed was under false pretenses. It was done illegally. We're going back to the 1776 Constitution. Your debt will be forgiven.
Don't know what will happen to Chase home loans.
Credit bureaus will probably cease to exist. It'll be less credit, and if you don't got the money to buy it, you probably won't have it. Now, I ain't gonna say you can't get a loan, but you probably can borrow it off stuff like your silver.
Well, not only that, you'll be able to borrow it off your silver. There is a credit program out there. It's going to be way different than what we're all used to. Okay.
Yes.
Way different. There won't be interest rates and all that crap. There won't be no inflation and all that stuff. It's going to be a lot simpler. Mind you, it's going to be so simple to do that we won't understand it until we're taught it. Okay.
Right. I'm taking another picture. We just hit 17,000.
All right. So if you just heard that Congress passed something, you should have just turned it off because Congress can't pass anything. They're illegitimate.
They don't have no authority at all.
Yeah, they're illegitimate. That was important. Where'd it go?
Where's our guy from? Where's he from? The Philippines? He always asks the good questions. What happened to him? I ain't seen him in a while.
Rob Gore.
Yeah, I haven't seen him.
He's asked if we were coming on at 9:00 because the thing said 9:00.
Oh, did it?
Yeah.
That idiot that made that up. I'm firing that guy. Mortgage is evil. Excuse you.
Excuse me. I'm sorry.
Well, better that end than the other.
Frog News Network is the name of our Telegram group.
The Frog News Network.
And there's
And
a
on
there's a
YouTube,
group
it's a
there's a
Frog
group
News channel.
there's a group of ladies in there that I have tons of respect for, and they're truthers, guys, beyond belief. Okay,
Tell you what, I'm going to shout them out right now, Mike. Let me go over here.
let's shout them out, brother. Shout them out.
Kathy is leading the pack. She's like, and them ladies don't let you do no crap in our group now. Managed group administrators. Mitzi is an administrator. Thank you. Robin Lynn, Kathy Pearl, Robin Westover is administrator. Carolyn, Mike Penny, Teeny Bit, Chuck Becker, and Doug Kuzma. These are the administrators in our group that keep the thing straight in there because, they were asking me, can I throw this person out? You don't need to ask me. If you feel like they're doing something wrong, throw them the hell out. Send them to mommy's basement. We're not going to put up with nonsense. That group has hit over 10,000 now. We have gained about 5,500 subscribers in about 3 days. We are being broadcast on MT. What is it? Something news.
MK Media.
Everywhere. We are growing. Bank of America is the biggest bank in the country.
Restored Republic.
Yeah, I mean, we being mentioned anyway. Yes, CNN is controlled by 19.
Guys, a lot of the social programs like disability, Social Security, we will not need those once NESARA takes full effect. Okay, everybody on the planet will have equal opportunity to prosper and the funds to do it with.
Somebody said, give us an update on Georgia. I bet you before it's over, the governor's in jail.
Well, I have reason to believe the governor was in jail. The governor was in jail 19 days ago.
Oh, yep.
Okay. It was yep. I really believe that. I got that report. We'll see. I'll find out for real on Sunday.
Mm-hmm. I wish I could get back to that comment so I could throw
yes.
the hell out.
Gas prices will go under $1 a gallon again, guys, when the NESARA is fully in effect. Food shortages are not going to happen. There may be shortages from delivery issues during military operations, but there will not be food shortages. Guys, we are way too resourceful of a country and a world to allow food shortages to continue happening when they don't have to. Okay.
Ben says 70s price in bed. We heard maybe 60s and 50s price.
Robbie
70s.
Robbie Ross is Rob Grove. Okay. He's just Robbie Ross on YouTube, Rob Grove on Facebook.
Okay. And
thank you for joining us, Robbie.
No more Social Security.
That's right.
There'll be only one tax. It'll be a straight tax.
Government pensions were stolen a long time ago, guys.
Yeah, that's true. So this is a true statement. We may waste more food than we consume. More gets thrown away than we could ever eat in the whole world. Well, it's not $3.79 a gallon where I'm at. I don't know what state you're in. We're at about $2.75.
Gas prices traditionally shoot up right after an election year, okay? An election cycle. Guys, they might be up a little bit more because of the narrative of things that are supposedly happening. But, guys, traditionally gas prices jump after each election cycle.
What if we're on Social Security? You'll still get a retirement. If you're disabled, you'll still get disability. It just won't be called Social Security disability or retirement from Social Security. That'll cease to exist. That thing's been broke for years.
Insurance, guys, is going to look totally different. Do not know much about what insurance is going to turn into. Soros and the cabal on most of the insurance companies here in the United States. So it's got to look way different than it is now. I know there's not going to be one of the big things that 19 talked a lot about. That there wasn't going to be us paying in and no benefit given out because we never have had to use the insurance. much like, my wife who's had health insurance since she was became a professional in the workforce, and she's had health insurance and hardly ever uses it, but we pay each and every month.
How do seniors live without Social Security? You live with retirement. That's what the government be giving you. And you will be getting about probably 10 times as much as you're getting now.
The government won't be giving it to you. It is owed to you rightfully through the bylaws of the Constitution, because that money was stolen from you since 1871. Okay. Even if you weren't born back then, but when it started stealing from you, there is a value for that. Okay. All right.
We don't know when the trade-in is on the currency. It's got to flip first, but my buddy out in Australia says it sounds like it's not a vacation Monday in Australia. So he heard the exchanges on Monday there, and it's not just one day you run up there and bring everything.
Faith, I will connect you if you'll reach out to me on Facebook, Faith Angel. I will connect you with Ree. She's real good at explaining how Social Security is going to look under NESARA. Okay. Social Security is just going away in the government form. It's not going away in your ability to have your income. Okay. In fact, your Social Security, as you see it now, is going to triple and quadruple in size or amount when NESARA takes effect. How's that sound?
That sounds good. I think all your credit's completely wiped out. Walmart, we heard, is going to be split up or under a new name. They're very much involved in all of this. Is it still going to be the U.S. dollar? It might change to a different format.
It's going to be a rainbow currency. Sure, it's going to be a rainbow currency.
All the new bills will be designed differently. I don't know. It'll be 1, 5s, 10s, 20s, and 100s. I don't know that.
We don't know.
We don't know. All we know is it will convert over to the new money. Your money will be equal to the new money, whatever that's why the evaluation has to happen. Med beds for all, but don't think they're coming out next week. That's why you need the X39 patches, right, Mike? You low on energy, X39. We're telling you that. I got some more sleep ones. Silent Night, that's the sleep one right there. Nirvana, control that attitude.
The NESARA is going to be more digital money versus paper money. They are required to have paper money, and it is required to be backed by the gold standard. Okay. But it won't be as much of it as there is now, because most everything is done digitally now. The quantum system is a digital system. The IRS is in Puerto Rico, and it is defunct de facto. It's basically a computer program at this point.
Need ammo. There is an ammo shortage. They're working 24 hours a day making ammo, stamping it. Somebody said, Doug, you look healthy now. The light's brighter. I got a haircut. Had my ears lowered.
401k is safe. Okay. I don't know how it's going to be dealt with. You will not lose it. It is safe. It's been mirrored in the stock market.
What else we got?
File for an extension is what I would do. If the banks go down, it's going to be for a temporary time to retrain the tellers and branch managers and so on and so forth. Guys, have cash just in case.
Its chat's going so fast I can't hardly.
I can't hardly see it anymore.
Yeah, as soon as I go to read about half of it, it's 10 up.
Yeah,
we're at 17,347.
Sweet.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Credit card debt is undoubtedly gone. It will disappear.
But somebody wants to know, is the age of retirement going to be lowered?
Do not know. I think that because we will be self-governed, guys, it will be up to us. No more corporations telling us when we can retire.
I don't know how many people have asked about Social Security, and we answered it about 15 times.
It's all right.
I guess people don't understand that Social Security would just be replaced with retirement.
It's a government
If you're
program
disabled, you'll get disability. It just won't be called Social Security.
or disability. It'll be called your bank account, and you can live.
Here's your money.
Yeah.
VA mortgages probably forgiven.
Every part of the credit pieces in our current banking system is evil and demonic. Okay.
And under the Constitution, it was not legal for them to give you the loans.
Right.
It's just a terrible thing that we've been put through. Our parents, our grandparents will put through, and it's all going to come out to the light. So we talk about RV and Zim.
Zim and Dinar are going to be great big pieces of humanitarian projects.
The education system needs to be redone and just gutted and redone.
The quantum education system, the 1776 project, is going to kick off the quantum education system. Okay. It's really phenomenal. I mean, I haven't read it all, but what I've read so far, guys, we're in such amazing times when this stuff starts coming out. Such amazing times. When I said Jubilee like you've never seen before, the old white tent revivals and the world just happy. Okay. No more oppression, no more. It's going to be unbelievable. So, stop looking at the dark side of things and start looking at the light. Okay.
Like everybody's in 3G. We're going to go to 5G. Okay?
5D.
I feel like I've moved a little bit into 4G right now with the things that are going on. But, the Jubilee of all Jubilees, Mike.
Yes.
The trumpets will sound, correct?
That's right.
Amen, my brother. Know that we give all the glory to God on this show. He's the reason it expands, because he wants to bring people together to get the correct news, not the fake news on TV, but the news the best we can give it to you. We always suggest that you go out, look it up, research yourself, find out what the truth is, just like we do. I do 16, 17 hours a day. I mean, and I've been doing it for about 6 months now, right, Mike? I mean, woo. All
right. So one last time on Social Security, make sure everybody's listening. Okay. Social Security, one last time. All right. Social Security is going away, not the money. You will still get the money. Okay. But the program Social Security itself is going away. It is part of the evil cabal government, tyrannical government system that they created to oppress you into living off minuscule amounts of money. Okay, where many people can't do it. Fixed incomes when you deserve and have earned so much better in your life. Okay, so the money is not going anywhere. In fact, the money is going to increase. The program Social Security is going to go away, though.
I'm trying. I can't keep up with the chat. I look and it goes.
How many is on with us?
We're down to 17,331. That's a great number, guys. Don't forget to like this, share this, and hit your notifications. That way, if we have an emergency broadcast that something's happening, if your notifications are hit on your YouTube channel that you've subscribed to us, like the video and hit notifications, you will get a notification straight away if we should go live without any warning. And that's liable to happen. I've done it before. Let's put it that way. Student loans will be forgiven.
Workers' comp and disability, guys, the money will still be present to take care of you. Okay? If they were involved in the government and bureaucracy, then those programs will also go away. But you will not fret or worry for money. Okay? That's the whole point of Nasara.
That's right. Your social security number is actually an account number in a bank.
Yes. How they illegally make money off of it.
Somebody said Bitcoin crashed. I'd have to see the evidence. When the
I've seen several posts pop up on my phone too, saying the same
Mike,
thing.
if that dam does go, it's going to kill like 5 million people, isn't it?
Yes.
That's sad.
No, that's more than sad. That's bad. Planned Parenthood will eventually be gone. Yes.
What about XRP? I clicked on something else. Is baldness going away? You might could get that back in the beds. If it can grow limbs back, it probably can grow your hair back. Big Pharma need to be charged with crimes. They're going to be wiped out. Big Pharma, what they're going to do is let them produce enough medication so they can get us switched over, get all the med. They're going to gut the hospitals and bring the med beds in. There'll be no more surgeries. Y'all don't understand, I don't think. There'll be no need for medication. Just enough medication to where everybody can get into the med beds and be cured and come back out. So that's going to take a while. There's a lot of people, and that's a lot of med beds. But I imagine the manufacture of them is going about 24 hours a day, and it's probably been going on for quite some time. I would imagine they have, couple million waiting to go in hospitals.
I didn't see who said it, but Roe versus Wade gone. The curse will be lifted. Absolutely. That's a whole curse, guys. These generational curses. Where do you think they came from? They let you believe
Go ahead, Mike.
Generational curses are going to disappear. Guys, God is going to rid the earth of evil.
Well, eventually, we're going to go cashless. But at first, they said the first 2 years of the new banking system will have dollars and coins. Every dollar, every coin has a chip in it, and the chip can track the money. So if you rob the bank, you ain't getting far. But after the 2 years, from what I've heard and what I've studied, is that it will go completely cashless. You won't have dollar bills. You won't have coin. What about the coins that we've been saving? Do we need to cash them? I would hold on to them because they're going to become more valuable as silver, gold, bronze, whatever you got. Whenever you got to understand that all coinage, well, gold and silver, the price is set in London every morning and controlled with the COMEX rule. It can't go up or down more than $3 without them freezing it. That just ended. They supposedly were supposed to have a meeting about it today, and the government canceled the meetings. Well, why would you cancel the meeting? Because they already made their decision up. That's why. You're buffering, not us, you. Has Soros been dealt with? Yes, it's been a clone with him for quite some time.
Somebody picked him off in the Swiss mountain.
And
a sniper.
A CIA supercomputer over, what is it, near the Netherlands, Sweden, somewhere, and the only access to it is underwater and submarines. But they're getting ready to blow that one up too. And we'll stay on a few more minutes, guys. It's 1 hour and 20 minutes almost.
Send it to us in Telegram, in Douglas Kuzma or Michael Penny or Mike Penny's Telegram.
What's that? They want?
They got a video. They got another video from Patrick Byrne.
Yeah, I hope it's him apologizing. I don't know where you're at, but it's raining like heck here too. I'm in Virginia.
It's past here already.
Oh, you already got the rain?
Okay, guys. I'm sorry about your great credit scores. A lot of people have prided themselves in that. Guys, there's nothing wrong with that. You'll still have the ability to have high integrity and responsibility and outreach in the communities and stature, but everybody's going to be equal, okay? There's going to be programs put in place to help people take care of their money, but everybody's going to be equal.
What he said, what Patrick Byrne lied. Yeah, he did. What is do y'all know what the new video says? That he was pushed into saying that? Is that what he said?
I couldn't read it.
I couldn't either. Slow the chat. I wish I knew how, bro. This is like a runaway train. I'm not joking. No rain here in New Mexico. You live in the desert. It don't rain in the desert. The ATF. No, everybody will have a gun. Should be like over there where everybody in the country owns a gun.
What incentive
exactly.
will there be for people to work? Guys, you're going to still want to work, okay?
Well, they're not going to give you $1 million the first day it switches over. It's going to be done slowly. You get your money. We can't just give everybody $1 million. Nobody'd ever work. Go ahead, Mike.
Well, even if they did give you $1 million when it first switched over, guys, you would have to go back to work eventually because you'd squander it.
I blew my $1 million right away. So yeah. I'm back at work now. Matter of fact, this is my full-time job now.
All right, man. Let's wrap it up.
Okay. All right, guys. If we just help one person tonight understand what's going on a little better, we feel like we did our jobs. And did know that this is a place you can come and share your ideas, your intel, ask questions, and not be ridiculed. Because God wants to bring us all together. It's in His favor. Our show's in His favor. That's why it's grown so much, because we give Him all the glory, right, Mike? We That's just give Him the glory, and we thank you guys for coming out. We care about you guys. We love you. Mike, you want to hit us with a prayer for what we got?
All right, everybody bow your heads, and hopefully that chat will stop for just a second, guys. Let's have it. Dear Heavenly Father, we thank you for this yet another day where the Frog family, fully rely on God family, has come together, and you have graced us with your presence and your might and your love. Father, we also thank you for the opportunity to spread the word and to help the children around our country and the world that need saving and need attention and care, and that immediate attention and care and love that only you can provide through us to help them heal and be safe and live prosperous lives from where they've come and where they're going. Father, we thank you for the food and the resources that you have provided for us all to live prosperous and healthy lives now and in the future. Father, we thank you for the provision of love and grace that you shared with your only begotten Son on the cross. Thank you, fathers, for Jesus. It's in Jesus' mighty name we pray. Amen.
Amen.
Woo.
All right. How hold it in there, bro. All right. Good night, guys. We'll talk to you later. See you tomorrow. If things are slow, maybe we'll take the day off. Maybe not. You'll just have to tune in. Same bat time, same bat channel.